podcast. The podcast is activated, bitch.
All right, but I'm just saying, don't knock it.
Listen, they call me Khatu Muhammad. Of course, you're fucking mouth.
That is why I hit potholes.
All right, wait.
I had to think about it for a minute. One of the things that grinds me up.
Hell no. Script, which ain't script. We just standing there like, I'm sorry, like.
We live in fucking Philadelphia.
Like he lost a football game for the team and shit. Like he fumbled at the 4.
He said like Reggie Bucum, like Bucum.
Yeah.
Reggie Bucum.
Yeah.
Welcome y'all to the Reggie Bucum podcast, man. We want to remind y'all like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Remember to hit the notification button so you can tell when we drop new content or when we go live. And all that good stuff, man. We appreciate everybody tuning in. Appreciate all the support we can get and all that good stuff, man. It's another one of our pre-recorded. Y'all gonna love it like y'all love the other two. We've been knocking these things out consistently, so I'm excited for to drop them on the YouTube channel and the Facebook. And shout out to everybody watching, man. I appreciate it.
Nah, listen, yo. So I can't say the name of the person because obviously I can't. But my wife is in the room. Hey, babe, remember the time that somebody threw up on the Harry Potter ride?
What?
It's somebody you know.
At
too.
Disney World?
You hear my wife laugh?
Yeah. Who threw up on the Harry Potter ride? Like, what the fuck?
Where the music at? Oh, it's right now.
Yo, so anyway.
Kleenex? What would be the spell for that
ride? Bro, it was crazy. So you gotta know who this. You gonna know who it is. So anyway, it's a little chilly that day, right? We in Universal Orlando. So we in Universal Orlando, and all of a sudden, we leaving the hotel, and the person we with, the couple we with, the guy got like a polo jacket on, like a nice like a Letterman's like polo jacket. So I'm like, bro, we're gonna be in here riding rides. You're not gonna want to wear that. Nah, it's cool. It's somebody that we knew, grew up with. Always gotta be overdressed for shit. So anyway, so we on the ride, and it's if you ever been to Orlando, it's the joint that's in the castle, the ride, right? So you can sit like what, babe, 4 or 5 people across?
You can sit over
4 people across, right? And then basically it's this chair with the 4 people, whatever, but it goes up and down. It does all this. It's like an indoor coaster / 3D thing, right? Now, I will admit, I was nauseous. Like, toward the end, I was like, oh, this joint making me nauseous, and that doesn't normally happen. So anyway, we get stuck on the ride like this, right? You see, look at my hands. I want you to see this. So this, like, we're stuck like this. So our back, we're facing the ceiling, right? And I start going, like, we inside the joint. So I go, Harry, come here. Like, I start yelling like that, and you hear people cracking up because it's like an echo, which is crazy. And my wife's elbowing me, and I'm like, yo, why you elbowing? She's like, yo, boy just threw up. I'm like, what you mean?
Boy just threw up.
Your boy in a Letterman jacket?
Yeah, she said, your man just threw up. And I'm like, what you mean? Now, it's me, my wife, the girl, and him. So the girl's telling Bridget, like, yo, he threw up.
Oh, so y'all playing Whisper down
like,
y'all playing Whisper down the lane.
Bridget's like, what the hell you want me to do? Nah, but he heard us because we was all sitting right there. Like, we done told you, dumbass, not to wear that jacket. So we had to go.
So what the fuck did you throw up from?
I don't even, from breakfast, I guess. Bro, threw up all over his jacket.
The first nigga in history.
Wait. He threw up all over himself?
Bro, we were stuck like this. You understand? Like, we were literally like back to the ceiling, like, and then kind of upside down almost. So when he threw up, the only place it could go really
was on him. Pause.
Was pretty much on him and then down.
Oh,
so he threw up all over this, like, he said it was like a $250 polo jacket. I'm like, bro, that's what you get, man.
That's
I ain't
fucked
say it
up.
to
That's
him
what
like
you
that.
get. That's fucked up.
I ain't say that to him,
Yo,
but that's what I was thinking. I'm like,
that's
that's what you
fucked up.
get, dumbass.
That's fucked up, man.
We literally was like, bro, you sure you want to bring that to? Yeah.
He
It's
the
all
first
good,
nigga in history to get nauseous from being overdressed.
Yo.
First nigga in history.
You alright, man? Just sit down. Take some clothes off. You be good.
Wore a tuxedo to Disneyland, man, and I threw up all
Yo,
over everybody.
My man threw up all over himself in front of his girl. Had to go all the way back to the hotel to change. I was mad as
Chuck
shit.
got Chuck all over him. Pause.
Yo, he threw up all over himself, bro. You know who it is, man?
No.
Got Chuck all over him, yo. Yeah, you gonna make me spit up, yo. Chill.
This nigga walk around with Chuck trying to exit the fucking building with Chuck all over him.
Hey.
My man got Chuck Norris, Chucks. He got all types of
Real
Chuck
quick,
all over.
real quick, before we get back to all the Chuck talk. Before I forget, man, I want to say,
Chuck. That's my new word, Chuck.
no,
too
I
lying.
started laughing
Chuck.
because Mont looked like he was being fed water like a fucking hamster. Like the way he was looking, he was drinking water like he was a hamster and shit. But no, before we get back to the Chuck talk, man, I don't want to forget it later on. I want to send a shout out to a friend of the show. Y'all don't even know y'all friends with the nigga Pete. If you don't know who he is, you're gonna love him anyway. Shout out to my man Crip Mac, getting out of jail, you know what I mean? Serving his little sentence or whatever, man. Welcome home. You fired me. You know what I mean? Shout out to Crip Mac. But go ahead, man. So
Shout out to Craig Mack.
Crip.
Fight the community.
Like Crip.
Mack.
Yeah. You gotta make sure you block that out when
Gotcha.
when we do the show.
Nigga was like, so what's your name? So what they call you? Crit Mac. He's like, so what your mom? Like, what your mom call you? Crit Mac. That nigga's hilarious. I gotta find that, send that shit to y'all.
You fired me?
He's like, Crit Mac.
You 5 me.
Yeah, man. You wanna see everybody wanna see C5 successful.
5'5" Crit.
Is he Oakland?
Nah, yeah, I think he from LA.
California. Yeah, he California guy.
He said Oakland,
5'5"
nigga.
Crit.
Oakland be on that hyphy.
No, Oakland is different from LA, nigga.
Oh, of course.
Very.
But you said California like Oakland wasn't in California.
Oh,
know
you know
that-
what? I didn't mean like I got you.
You know that mushrooms is legal in Oakland?
Just Oakland or California?
No, in
Did you-
Oakland.
Did you know racism is legal in Alabama?
No, I didn't know that,
Come on,
but
man.
I'll never
Oh,
be
you
on
know.
mushrooms.
Nah.
So,
You gotta microdose them.
y'all are older than me.
A lot of people beat depression, Michael.
The first thing we're gonna talk about is I wanna get y'all opinions. Y'all are older than me.
Just tell the world, Chuck.
Ted Kaczynski died.
Who the fuck is that?
Now, a lot of people, I think I'm pronouncing his name right, but if I'm not, oh well, who gives a flying fuck? But
Who the fuck is
I'm about to tell you. So his name is Ted Kaczynski, whatever the fuck. But the world knows him. The world knows him as the Unabomber.
Right.
So the motherfucker died. Now this is what. All right. When did the Unabomber happen? When? 96.
the Unabombing.
You talking about? I'm insensitive.
What the fuck is the Unabombing?
Oh, what?
It's when he made them. He made his bomb, man.
A Unabomber? What?
They called the nigga the Unabomber. He was Unabombing.
Yo, babe, Meat said when the Unabomber.
When the
He
Unabomber
lost
was
it.
Unabomber.
We lost him.
I'm sorry, I can't.
No,
even
when the
repeat that.
Unabomber was Unabomber, right? It was 96. So the nigga been arrested since 96. All right, it's almost 30 years. This motherfucker wait until now. He 81 years old. He died by hanging himself.
Damn.
Yeah,
Oh, he hung himself.
yeah, he hung himself.
Should we feel bad? What's the problem?
No, I just wanted to get y'all reactions because in 96, I was like, depending on the time of the year, when in 96 did this happen? They don't say, but depending on the time of the year, I was 7. You know what I'm saying? Y'all were already doing grown nigga shit.
Well, no, it wasn't, nigga. we 70. Nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you, dog?
Y'all was
Fucking
already out
43,
here.
nigga.
Dude, this dude be acting like we from the 50s.
Y'all was already out here
he's
smoking
the-
cigarettes, driving cars,
You is Mike.
taking girls to the Cotton Club. Y'all was already out here doing these things.
96.
Cotton Club, my nigga. You serious?
96, I was like 17, 18.
Oh
Exactly.
shit!
He's a fucking derelict.
Hey, man! I don't know what that word means, but it will not be
Look
tolerated.
it up.
I will
It's
not
before
be
your time.
tolerated. Okay. Same.
Before your time, like chip cable box. Before your
The
time.
unit.
First of all, I had a hot box in my living room. Okay, Channel 81 was my favorite station,
So how old are you really?
especially late at night.
How old are you really?
How old are you really?
I was watching Naked News in like 2000, 2001, 99.
What?
Yeah, it was
What's
this.
Naked
It was
News?
this show that used to come on, and I think it was from overseas. But
Oh, I remember that shit.
it would be the regular. It would be the
Yep,
regular
yep,
news,
yep,
right?
yep.
Because all right, let me tell you how I stumbled upon it. For people who don't
Yep.
know, all right, so we had a hot box real quick before we get back into the Unabomber. We had a hot box,
He's
right? We had a hot box, and on Channel 81 on this illegal cable box with a chip in it, you can see all the
Tell the
like if
world.
it was a big fight on pay-per-view, Channel 81 had it on. You can see all that shit. So my house was like the spot. So anyway,
It was the fire stick of its time.
one night everybody went to sleep, and my mom for whatever reason didn't make me go to bed. My brother went to sleep. My mom went to sleep, whatever. My aunt went to sleep. So nobody made me go to bed. So it's like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm just sitting on the couch. Only you got the light from the TV. Everything in the house is off. Eating a big ass
Wait.
bowl of cereal, right?
All right. Hold wait. Nobody made you go to bed. It's hilarious.
Yeah, you know, you like, what, you like 9, 10 years old. At a certain time, your mom be like, all right, nigga, go to fuck to bed.
I
Like,
went the fuck to sleep against my own reconnaissance.
it's like 12:30, nigga, go to bed. So, especially if I didn't have school, it's like, you ain't gonna stay up all night. So anyway, I remember, because I remember
right.
I was eating out of a Betty Crocker bowl, a old butter bowl, whatever. I had a big ass joint of cereal, man. I had the big spoon. It was a good night, right?
Yo, he was like, yo, I had the big marriage.
Yeah, I had
it, was,
listen.
it was amazing.
Amazing.
It was amazing.
So my night got so much better. I never forget this night. So I was sitting there because I first time I saw Naked News, man. I was like 9 years old. But anyway,
Look at the glee in his eyes.
yeah.
Look,
Right.
he got glee in his eyes.
like shimmer. He has a shimmer in
Look,
his
you see
eye.
it? He's like,
Yeah.
This
like
nigga
he's
did-
looking at Naked News
Look,
as he's telling
so
us the
listen.
story.
I'm sitting there, I'm eating, right? And the chick is going through the news. I turn to 81 and the chick is going through the news. I'm like, man, what the fuck is this? Like, why would the news be on Channel 81? Like, I thought it was going to be like some late night boxing or something like that, some WrestleMania shit or something. Where did this nigga get the 1988 Brucey B's from? So listen. So I'm sitting there, I'm eating my cereal, right? And the chick started going through I remember the weather girl came up. She started going through the weather. And as she's talking about the weather, like, all of a sudden she just unbuttons her bra. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I know she's like, maybe she, the first button, I'm like, maybe she's adjusting herself. Second button, third button, fourth button. I put the bowl down. She took that shit off. It was just her bra. I was like, oh my God. Right? Can't get no better than this. Can't get no better. Why do that right eye look like he's dead?
That's how he was looking at the TV.
The,
Like,
the glare on the camera got this nigga right eye looking like it's dead. Like he just float. Like,
I look like an innocent kid looking at a porn. He like,
so listen, then she took her skirt off, right? And that was just panties and bra. I'm like, oh my God, right? So then she took the bra off. I'm like, what? Yo, I'm losing my fucking mind. It is porn. Ever since then, Channel 81 was my favorite. That's what Channel 81 was, kid.
yo, I remember Naked News.
Yo,
That's crazy. It was the blue background.
right? Yeah.
I remember
Yep.
that shit. I remember that.
Yep.
Yo.
You're a fellow
That's crazy.
Naked News
I'm
connoisseur,
a Naked News and
alumni,
I go to all the reunions.
He
For
knew
sure.
all the anchors and shit.
for sure.
I'm
Can't
like, yo,
She's just a weekend anchor.
the
I'm like, all right, you had to fish through the Schwinn to get through the coop.
yeah the traffic girl teaches second grade now. But anyway, so yeah, the Unabomber, he waited almost 30 years after Unabombing, and he decided to off himself in prison by hanging himself. I wouldn't have waited until I was 81. I don't know. Y'all remember these?
Maybe they let him do that.
Do y'all remember when that? First of all, you 81 years old. I want to know what he was hanging from. Like, where in his cell? Because first of all, he probably could have hung himself. 81? You weigh what? 60 pounds at 81? Like, all you doing is drinking inshores and telling people to turn the TV up. Like, that's all you doing at 81.
Some long distant relative.
That nigga probably hung himself with a wash rag off the top bunk. Like,
A wash rag.
no, for real. Like,
He's stupid.
do y'all remember when that happened? Like,
Nigga hung himself with paper towel. You know the construction paper towel at school?
yeah.
Yeah.
He just wet that shit. That shit like a rope.
That's
That shit always. Every time the toilet was fucked up in school, it was just that paper.
the new Brawny commercial.
Unflushables.
Tough enough to hang it. Tough enough to hang the Unabomber.
Yo, I'm telling you,
Yo.
that brown construction paper. Man,
So
that shit.
for our viewers who don't know, the Unabomber was he was a guy in 1996. He left 3 people dead and many others injured. You know, planting homemade bombs, and shit like that. So anyway, he got like 25 to life or some shit. But he waited 20 years to kill himself. And now he was 81 when he died, and may he rest in shit.
Well, he had 5 more years to be up for parole, right?
Yeah.
5 more years.
No,
Only
nigga,
5
no,
life?
nigga. He served. I read it wrong. Excuse me. He served 25 years of his life sentence.
Gotcha.
You don't just plant 3 bombs and get 25 years, nigga.
Yeah. Seriously.
25 to life. You know,
You act like he killed a bunch of black people.
What about that lady from PETA saying that when she dies, she wants her flesh to be barbecued? You hear about that?
What?
I know
Yeah.
a couple bitches in Maryland.
Was that? Let me guess. And there's no. Listen. From the last episode, y'all was
Cut
good.
back to the last episode. Hold on. Come back.
Back from Maryland, but
Good call
and
back,
it's no racist shit, right?
Oh shit.
Because there's some shit that black people do, and there's shit that white people do. Asking for your flesh to be barbecued after you die, that's some white people shit. That's some.
And this is
PETA.
the CEO of PETA.
This is the bitch that cares more about animals than herself. She won't eat
And what
meat,
are you
but
supposed
she'll
to do?
barbecue herself.
And
Right.
what are you supposed to do with the flesh after it's barbecued?
It's well, let me say this. It's some people that, and it's some people in this world that wishes won't be respected after they die. Like my mom, right? My mom, and this is just creepy for me. My mom, after she dies, wants to be cremated, right? And she wants me to put some of her ashes in a necklace, and she wants me to wear that shit around my neck. I told my mom, I'll bury you in a fucking Nike shoebox before I wear your ashes around my neck. Like, that's just creepy to me. That's just creepy. My mind worked completely fucked. Like, what if me and Tiff are having sex and I got the chain on and the shit just hitting my chest as I'm tearing up some ass? Like, it's like my mom coaching me on. Come on, son. You got it. Park that nut. Like,
All right, you tearing up ass is subjective, but
I said my wife.
that'll just be your mom coaching you on.
Yeah, that's weird, bro.
Like, yeah, son, do it.
No, man.
Go ahead,
No.
son. Come on, you can do it.
No.
Bitch, you're not centered.
No. Well, I'm trying to be,
Nah,
man.
dude,
I got
right?
my shit.
God.
That good?
There you go.
All right, because I got the
Whatever.
phone sideways and everything. But anyway, like, it's just, I don't know. It's weird to me. I wouldn't want my mom to be hitting my chest. So it's like some people's wishes are not going to be respected, and I think that white lady's wishes are not going to be. Who the fuck is going to barbecue you and do? And like Ma said, do what? Do what?
Come here, dog.
Oh, that's disgusting. Ugh.
Some
Come here, dog.
some people just
You ain't get the joke.
Yeah.
Right in the dog bowl.
right.
I was
Hell
joking.
no.
I was joking. Go back
Hey,
upstairs.
Cool, Cujo, what do you want? Buys or tries?
Sammy Doggins Jr.
Yeah, you want buys or tries? Which one you want? Like, yeah, I hear him. Yeah. He always walk like somebody just caught him doing something. He trying to run away and just running in the same spot.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was
Sammy Doggins Jr.
Bro. That's outro, dog.
He back there like, all right, cool. It's cool.
You can do that?
Yeah, right.
Oh, shit.
He said, you could do that?
He's still looking at me in amazement. He like, that was primal.
Yo, did y'all see Champ Empire yet?
No.
I watched the first season. I mean, I fell asleep on the first episode.
Oh, I think I'm gonna watch that joint again. It was good.
I haven't.
Huh?
What happened?
I haven't watched it yet. I gotta watch it.
I watched the first episode and I fell asleep on the first episode.
I haven't watched any TV in a couple of days.
I had finished Narcos Mexico again, so.
Oh, I told your punk ass Denver was the fuck out of here.
Yeah, they won the championship. I was pissed, but I'm happy for Jokic, you know. I just don't like
that parade. That parade is crazy.
Yeah, but it's Denver.
Yeah, they still getting high.
But the last time
niggas throwing blunts from
I'm gonna say the last time the Denver Nuggets won the NBA Finals. Nuggets are the champions.
Have they ever though?
Weeks ago, my nigga.
This was yesterday or the day before.
Meech, you fucking it up.
Oh. Anyway.
When they see this, it'll be weeks ago, dog.
Yeah.
That's why I'm talking about a parade.
Okay.
See?
Did you see the parade?
Back to the Future, bro.
Hey, just see it, right?
Demetrius! We gotta go back to the future.
Great Scott.
Where are we going, Doc? Back to the Bronx. You gotta go to Colorado.
Well, they only sold blunts.
You pull up in that train from part 3 and shit.
Where the fuck you know this nigga? This is Back to the Blunts. It's not Back to the Future. So Doc will be pulling up in the Park Ave, old beat up Park Ave. We gotta go to Colorado, Marty.
Why are you in a Caprice? Shut up! Don't ask no questions, Bobby. Get in. Where you get an all-wheel drive Caprice from, nigga?
Like, shut up, Marty.
Shut up.
I can't get it out. Shut up, Marty.
Shut up,
I really.
I got it from Hakutu.
Hakutu Muhammad's the most important man in history.
I rented it from a crackhead.
The most connected man in history. Hakutu can get you.
Shut up, Marty. I rented it from a crackhead.
Rented it from Hakutu. Hakutu can get you anything.
Gave him $50.
Cut to a drone shot in the desert and shit. And all of a sudden, there's one guy walking toward him.
Hakutu's like Whistler.
Oh shit!
From Blade, he got all the fucking gadgets.
Whistler.
Anything you need, Hakutu behind that, bro.
Yeah.
He got guns with swords with guns on them, all types of weird shit, bro.
Yeah. All right, so check this out.
Kite bombs and shit.
Fuck the Unabomber, like we said, may he rest in shit. Check this out.
Zebra duck.
Hold up, let me get my cameras together.
An earthquake, bro.
Let me get my cameras together. There we go. So check this out.
Aftershock tremors at his crib.
This nigga doing a Harlem Shake. Fuck is going on with your camera over there? Boom.
Them niggas throw their shirt over their head and shit. But so
the funny wait before you continue.
Yeah.
The funny thing about the Harlem Shake is I was watching that video you sent me peeping. You did the Harlem Shake. It was fucking hilarious, bro.
Yeah, oh shit, did I?
Yeah,
I must have been
bro.
joking, playing around.
No, you did the Harlem Shake, bro. It was a pretty good shake. It was
first
slow
of all,
shake.
check this out, man. Check this out. Back then, the Harlem Shake wasn't shit. So a nigga could do a little shimmy and get away with a Harlem. You ain't had to be playing around, man. Fuck that. I was enjoying life during that time. Harlem shaking my ass up.
Yeah, but that was frowned upon in our circle, I think.
I ain't do no Harlem Shake because I couldn't do the Harlem Shake.
That's all it was.
tried.
Back then, I think it was niggas who could do the Harlem Shake and niggas that wish they could do the Harlem Shake and just like, man, that shit gay, man.
couldn't do the
People
heel
said
toe.
that about the Harlem Shake until the Nene came out. Then it was like, oh shit.
Yeah, nah, I can't. The nene ain't nothing but like that. I can't.
Ain't nothing like seeing a grown man doing the Nene hard too. Like, bro, what you doing?
You ever see somebody do the nene and they do that shit hard? What?
Hard.
You okay?
Hard as shit.
Yo,
Nigga, like,
niggas stomp
like you trying to
twice
step on a
hard
roach.
as shit. Oh shit, that shit is too funny.
I saw a
nigga.
roach. I saw a roach. My bad.
So roach.
I saw water bugs out here, man. You know how summertime them water bugs come out. Nah, nigga. So
I be
I'm
having
shooting-
1,000 of them in my backyard.
what you saying, Pete?
1,000 what?
Water bugs.
Water bugs.
Yeah.
In
ain't
Philly,
seen
I don't know
water
what
bug
it
in a
is.
long
In
time.
Philly, it's like it get warm and the motherfuckers just come out and be everywhere. Like I remember I had my steps, you had to walk up a little bit to get to my porch. And so on the street level, on the sidewalk level, my porch was like a wall and it was up, like it sat up higher. And it had like it had drainage coming out of the wall or whatever, like what do you call it?
Oh, I think. I'm not sure, but
No.
that sound crazy.
Said drain.
I don't know. Drainage. sound
Drain
crazy to
pipes.
me.
That's what they were. Drain pipes.
Oh, drain pipe too, man. Come on.
That's what
Oh,
they called.
you just say this sounds crazy
All
when
right,
you try
pause.
to clear it up.
Pause.
There you go. Fucking Captain Inevitable. My
the
bad. We forgot to
plumbing-
call you.
The
Inevitable.
plumbing instrument. I can't even call it that. I don't know what to call it, man. But anyway, listen, man.
The rain gutters.
We had drainage pipes coming under my porch, and the openings for the pipe sat on the wall or whatever. So we would lean up on the wall. We would have to remember in the summertime, like, yo, get off the wall because water bugs is coming out of the drains and shit. So it's like they always came out in the summertime. Though I hated them shits.
You're the
You know what I don't
worst,
see a
bro.
lot of no more? Not water bugs. Lantern flies.
Yeah, how are they? Lantern flies. So
I don't.
a few years.
Lightning bugs?
No, Pete. A few years ago, it's this thing.
This
I
nigga
want
live in a
you to look it up, and you're gonna put it up on the thing for everybody when you edit this. But look up lantern flies. Like 5 years ago, maybe 4 years ago, they came over on a container ship from like Asia or some shit, and they came into Philly. When you look it up on YouTube, they're gonna see videos. They came into Philly, and they weren't harmful to the humans, but they were like eating up all the trees and shit. So
Harmful to the eco.
yeah, and it's messing up the ecosystem. So, you know, like the mayor and everybody came out, like, if you see them, kill them. But they would like be covering the sidewalk. It would be so many of them, like literally.
Damn.
And bro, one flew in my window. I was driving down Fifth Street. One flew in my window.
Oh,
I almost, and hit me in the face. I almost flipped my fucking car over. But
Dude, you seen one before? I took a picture, a real close picture, when I got on my.
it's like, it looks like a ladybug almost, but it's like different colors, like green and red and shit. Look like a Christmas
Okay.
bug. But they invaded Philly. And like, yeah, they were like bad. I'm talking about like covering sidewalks downtown, man. Like it was a lot of them, and they spread like wildfire all across the city. I know they're not going. We're never going to get rid of them, but I always wonder how they were like now compared to a couple years ago when they were like heavy. Like you couldn't go outside and like without one being on your car, or like you saw lantern flies more than you saw flies,
like cicadas.
pretty much.
Yeah.
But yeah, look them shits up, put it up on the screen. I want to see how long it takes for that shit to like move south or go further into, because I know New York had them too, and I think Baltimore maybe. I know Wilmington had them, but Philly had them real bad. The fuck is that? Oh, up close lantern fly. But yeah, send Pete that picture so he can put it up on the podcast when he edited it. But also, like I said, put a little video or however you did the other ones up, the lantern fly. But yeah, that shit, them
Clip
shits
all
were
this out
crazy.
right here.
But you don't see them like that no more?
No, not yet.
That's crazy. Maybe winter killed them.
Jeez, it was who?
Winter.
Winter. Winter. Thank
Maybe
God for
winter.
winter.
So there's some interesting bullshit that that's kind of like, but you gonna forget it later on tonight or tomorrow. Some nigga named King T who was one of the first people.
He did it.
One of the first people signed to Aftermath, but King T.
No, he definitely did it.
What?
Whatever you about to say, he did it.
No, he was just on a podcast recently, and he did it. He was saying that Dr. Dre almost named Aftermath something else, but couldn't go through with it because of legal issues, I guess, with the name. But he was going to name that shit Black Market. And I don't know. I think Aftermath is a dope ass name for
it is
a label.
It is.
I don't know if Black Market would have crossed over like as well as Aftermath did, but I think it still would have been successful because it's Dre.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Dre could have named his shit anything that it wasn't outlandish or crazy, but he could have named it anything and people would have fucked with it. It's Dre.
Yeah, for sure. I agree.
So
I agree.
But I don't think it would have, you know what I mean? All right, so yeah, that was some useless bullshit. What do y'all think about Khalees and Bill Murray dating, like the dating rooms? Motherfuckers could, all right, so people try to compare it to Marcus Houston and his wife. Are y'all familiar with Marcus Houston and his wife?
Nah.
All right, Marcus Houston pretty much married her at 12:01 a.m. on her 18th birthday. Like he waited for years and then married. Like I think he was dating her at like 14 or some shit.
Damn.
And nobody ever called him out on the shit. And then he finally married her when she turned 18. So people are comparing Khalees dating Bill Murray. Like how is everybody mad at Bill or Khalees for dating Bill Murray? Nobody's saying nothing about that, but y'all mad at Marcus Houston. And I was like, that's two different situations. Khalees is in her 40s.
Yeah, and it's two different situations.
Her milkshake was bringing boys to the yard 20 years ago.
I don't have an opinion.
Her insurer is now bringing.
Yeah, her insurer. That's what they say. Her insurer, because she dating Bill Murray, old ass. I guess her insurer is bringing the boys to the yard. But I feel like you can't compare it. This is a 40-year-old woman dating a 70-year-old man, and you're trying to compare that to Marcus Houston, who was in his 20s, marrying a girl he was dating till she was 14 and marrying her at 18. Like, that's two different things.
Yeah, I don't have an opinion on that. Plus, who cares? It's Khalees. Is she relevant at all? Like, Bill Murray is a legend.
This is what makes her relevant. She's dating Bill Murray.
She's dating a legend. If she's dating
a nigga from Stripes, okay?
She may not even be dating him. That might just be some rumor.
Yeah, that's true. But this is the
now,
most
granted,
anybody talked about
show,
Khalees in a minute.
In my mind, I live in a perfect world. Bill, in my world, is getting them draws. Bill getting them draws, for sure.
You think Bill getting them draws?
Bill Murray, absolutely.
Hey, man, if he is, more power to him.
Khalees don't look bad, man. He really doesn't look bad nowadays, like in her 40s. So Bill getting them draws, man. More power to him, man. Go ahead and clap them cheeks, man.
This nigga living out dreams right now.
Shit.
Would you say her insure brings all the old guys?
Yeah,
her
insure brings all the AARP recipients to the yard.
Babe,
her insure brings
Khalees?
all the seniors to the yard.
With who was his name again? Bill Murray.
Bill Murray, man, from Stripes, man. Bill Murray, my guy.
Ooh, TMZ moment.
What?
Remember that time we were on the island, babe, and we drove past that red, like 1969 Porsche, and who's driving it? Mr. Bill Murray.
Where were y'all?
Remember that, babe? My wife, she's sitting right there. She was the one. I'm like, damn, that was a badass Porsche. She's like, did you see who it was?
Where
and
was
I was
it?
like, on Martha's Vineyard.
Oh, see, you got stories like that, right? And I got stories like, I can go to Tip and be like, hey, babe, remember that time we was driving down 15th from Market and I saw Joel Embiid with a hard hat going into a building he's probably financing. I went, yo, Embiid, and he never looked at me. Remember that? Those are my TMZ stories. Like,
well, that's pretty much what that one was. I was like,
I remember the time I was on 95 by the airport and I was driving back home and I saw Ryan Howard Nose driving a fucking convertible. No,
Yo.
not even a lie. This was a real story.
Remember that? We just
The
gonna
way Mont told me that story initially was hilarious.
we just gonna call this segment the time we saw famous people. Remember that time? Remember that time I was going to college in Plymouth Meeting, coming up into Chestnut Hill, coming around the corner, almost hit me in this fucking drop top BMW. Guess who I'd see? Fucking John Chaney's blind ass driving a fucking nice, beautiful Porsche, like he ready to throw a chair at somebody.
John Jay.
Yeah,
Hey man, get out of the road.
John fucking Chaney.
You got proof of insurance.
I got proof of insurance. I feel like you have an accident with John Chaney. All the motherfuckers from Progressive just jump out the car and start immediately handling shit. Like
Flow come
Flo
out of
and all
nowhere.
them
Talking about some
that one redhead nigga, he hop out the trunk.
I'm sorry.
Jamie.
Yeah,
Everyone okay in here?
you remembering motherfuckers' names from the commercial is hilarious, yo.
Again.
You are
Hey
hilarious.
man, you gotta
Make sure
remember during
everybody
COVID, I worked from home for a year and a half.
Yeah,
All
and
we did was watch TV and chill.
motherfuckers gotta understand. I don't know what legal team Cardi B has. I don't know if these are just weak ass cases. I don't know if she got the best legal team in the world. Leave Cardi B the fuck alone. A man sued Cardi B in 2017 for millions of dollars in damages after an image of his tattoo back was put in on a cover of one of her mixtapes. She whooped his ass in court, and he now has to pay her $350,000. Leave her the fuck alone. Because all she gonna do with that is probably go buy a car, put some money up, go.
She ain't
car,
showing no
and
mercy.
She
bro.
don't give a fuck.
She ain't showing no mercy. To none
That
of
shit
them
going to the kids.
I hope so. That's probably what she doing too.
She
course.
said.
Yeah.
She said, "I just won the." She went to Twitter and she wrote, "I just won the lawsuit. I'm so emotional right now. I want to kiss God's feet right now. I'm beyond grateful." Because he was trying to get her for millions of dollars. If she'd have lost a gang of money, man.
And
Millions.
she probably was like, "Yo, I'll give you 25 G's. Let's just leave it alone." And he was like, "Nah."
Yep.
She's like, "All right."
And now he has
to.
to pay her $350.
Because what happened, even with that other girl, she called the girl and told her like, "Yo, I'm gonna give you a chance to like just leave this alone." And she kept talking. She was like, "All right, if you keep talking, I'm gonna have to do it to you." Look, boom.
Bankruptcy. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Bankruptcy. That shit is no joke, man.
He sounds like a vampire who's in the mafia, having one of those one-on-one talks with one of his underlings and shit.
He sounded like the chick from what's that Eddie Murphy movie where the old chick was like Marcus.
Boomerang.
Yo,
Boomerang.
sound like Eartha Kitt.
Yeah.
Yo,
Hello, Marcus. She was
ugh.
Catwoman too,
No,
wasn't she?
Eartha
Yes,
Kitt was never sexy to me. I don't know what it is, man. That purring shit ain't sexy. I don't know why.
I didn't like it.
It's
Me
certain,
neither. I
it's
wasn't-
certain motherfuckers. Okay, so with me and my wife was just having this conversation, and maybe it's because I don't know if Bridget is still in there casting spells, but maybe she can give her
Vámonos,
opinion.
Patalillo.
It's people back in the day, right? It's people that like the media and like the masses will be like, oh, they're so beautiful, they're gorgeous and all that stuff. And I look at them today and I'd be like, yo, they were not. Like, to me, right? This is to me.
For that time though.
Fuck that. I don't want to listen. This is me. And I don't want to piss nobody off. Diana Ross was not attractive. That's just, and everybody's like, oh, she was beautiful. Fuck. And then you talking about that time, Diana Ross was not attractive. Not at the time where you had Pam Grier, Shaka Khan, hell, even motherfucking well, no,
Vanity.
Aretha was never like sexy.
Vanity.
You had, but I'm talking about the 70s.
Shit.
What was the chick name in the movie with Fred Williamson? Oh, she was fine as fuck. But it was like, you got motherfuckers like them, and you want to talk to me about Diana Ross, like I understand Diana Ross, you know, soul legend, Motown legend, all that good. Diana Ross looked like fucking Jiminy Cricket.
I always thought she just looked like a regular lady.
No, she looks like like Diana Ross looks like Eartha Kitt's skeleton.
What about Sade?
Like, pause. Tracy Ellis Ross got her ass from her dad's side. Had to be. The Diana Ross ain't got no ass.
Somewhere there's a pause in there, I believe. But
I said pause. I said pause 3 times before I said it.
All right, thank you. To yourself or you out?
No, out loud. I said pause. But
all right, I must have been trying to figure out the chord. Is what you were saying.
Oh, for sure. No, I got you. Word. But yeah, man, like
hello, I need to speak to somebody who can speak a Chinese.
I don't know. It just wasn't attractive to me. Like, can y'all think of somebody from the 60s or the 70s that people looked at like they were? Cher was never fucking attractive. Cher looks like Toucan fucking Sam. Cher was not cute at all. So it's like those.
I got 2 names for you, bro. Bridget Bardot was freaking gorgeous.
I'm asking you for motherfuckers that you can think of that were people said they were attractive but they weren't.
Oh, they weren't. Oh, okay, my bad. I apologize.
Like I know he's a man, but Mick Jagger, that was an ugly motherfucker, and people just love Mick Jagger.
Mick Jagger's.
You know, I didn't see the fascination with Grace Jones.
Me either.
Grace Jones.
Me either.
Because she was funky. Because she had like the mohawk, and she was that was a high fashion thing. Though. She was ugly as hell.
How high you all?
I know. I didn't think. Now listen, I didn't think Grace Jones was ugly.
Naomi Campbell and all that great. Too.
Right. But I just don't like. I don't know. It's something about them where I'm not them, but Grace Jones. Every time I saw her, it was always in some old ass war movie or something. She always looked like she forgot to put on deodorant. So it's just like
I ain't no spring chicken. First of all, like I ain't the greatest looking motherfucker. Don't get me wrong, but you ain't my type, bitch. I'm sorry.
Nah,
keep going.
Grace Jones, nah. That's I don't know. Hoop babe. Can you think of a celebrity from back in the day that everybody thought was beautiful, but
or handsome?
Or handsome,
but you like no, like you don't like the Beatles, like what's his name? What's the dude from the Beatles name? The most famous one.
Paul McCartney.
John Lennon is
Paul
ugly
McCartney.
as hell.
Paul McCartney looks like
ugly as hell.
Paul McCartney looks like the owl that used to be on the lollipop commercial. 1, a 2, a 3, and he bit the lollipop. Like that's Paul McCartney up there sitting on that fucking branch. That's not a fucking owl.
You take all the feathers off the owl. It's
Paul McCartney. It's Paul McCartney holding Michael Jackson's royalties. Like,
what about the boy from I would do anything?
Oh, Meatloaf.
Yo, that boy is ugly.
I mean, he passed away.
Meatloaf.
Yo, what's my man name from the 90s? Yo, who had the big ass head? He had the big ass head. The R&B singer. No, like this dude had the mega mind.
Yikes.
What was his name? Oh man,
Peebo Bryson. I don't know.
No, bald head boy. He was like one of the new age R&B singers, man. He was like a New Jack Swing R&B singer. What's his name, man? He was a dark skinned boy, bald head, wore the sunglasses and shit, but he had a big ass mega mind head.
Like the boy KC and JoJo, the skinny boy, he looked like a crackhead always to me.
Who old?
He probably looked like a crackhead for real.
He probably always was a crackhead. That's why he looked like that.
Yo.
You know, you in young crack stages, you don't look cracked out.
Yo, why every one of them R&B groups had to have a fat boy in the group?
All my life, ooh, yeah. That nigga looked like the crackhead. I don't know if he KC or JoJo, but the ooh yeah nigga, he was the crackhead. He was the one beating on Mary J back in the day.
Oh shit!
Yeah, him and Mary J was getting high, and he would beat her up allegedly.
Who the fuck is KC and JoJo? Which one is which?
I think JoJo is the heavy set one.
I'm gonna call each. No, I'm calling each of them niggas KC JoJo. That's the whole fucking name. But KC JoJo. Nigga, say that name too fast. Say that name too fast. It's like you speaking Japanese and shit.
It's like you talking about the cartoon that used to come on Mojo JoJo.
Yeah, Kissy JoJo. Like what? Go to the Japanese hole. What are you watching? Kissy JoJo.
Kissy JoJo. Kissy JoJo.
All my life I've been waiting for someone like you. Huh. Thank God.
This nigga's stupid. He said Kissy JoJo.
Kissy JoJo. That's what I call both of them niggas. And the other third nigga. There was like two more niggas.
Wait, it was KC, JoJo, tomorrow with Jodeci. KC, JoJo, Devontae,
Mr. Something. Davin, was it Davin?
The only reason I know is because the episode with Martin when he came out, KC, JoJo, Devontae, when he came out on the Varnell Hill show. That's the only reason why I know the other nigga name.
One was
That's
like the
crazy.
producer, right?
Martin said that was complete. They didn't even know that was supposed to happen.
They didn't know. They I saw an interview with KC and JoJo. They was like, we did not.
Yeah.
They didn't know. That's why it was funny as shit. Martin was hilarious.
Hey, you know
man.
what?
They didn't know that he was gonna do that.
No.
Do what?
When you never see the episode of Martin on Varnell Hill?
Yes.
KC and JoJo didn't know he was gonna come out singing like that.
Yeah.
Oh, so they were okay. I thought they. All right,
No, they never knew.
Those reactions are
they-
real.
So the crazy part is that they actually thought they was gonna come out singing like, "And this time."
They thought they were just singing.
You really think right. That's
The
crazy.
funny thing is, after finding out, to me, it makes it even more funny because now looking back at it, knowing that they didn't know, KC made it more funny when he went with the ooh yeah battle with him and Martin. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah.
Bro, to me,
That's just funny.
I gotta figure out an intro for me. You know, I look at things differently.
What?
Intro. Here you go. You know, I look at things differently. That shit is funny, right?
Mm-hmm.
But can you imagine after that shit was done?
Oh yeah, they gotta have a talk.
The banter that was going on, the fucking cracking up in between takes. Like that, they did not know he was going to do that.
That's hilarious.
And and listen, and it's completely improv. So everybody probably back there cracking the fuck up, bro.
Yeah.
Because nobody has no idea.
I wouldn't have been able to.
That was a one take.
I wouldn't have been able to.
That was in one take.
And for them to keep going along with it, like that was fucking amazing, yo. Comedic timing on like
It had to be one take though, because then now they know what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
So it has to be one take.
No, he said he didn't know what he was gonna do.
Listen, that was a great pick. I can't see no other thing to do other than that at this point.
I would
That's
never
a great
find-
moment in time.
Yo, what was the they only killed me with the take my money, my house, and my car for hitting some pussy. Like that's the only thing I was just like, yeah, I don't fuck with y'all with that.
What song is that?
You can have it, cause making love.
All right, who's the better group, Jodeci or Jagged Edge?
Jodeci. You're worse than drugs. Cause I'm
Who's the better group, Jodeci? Who's the better group, Jodeci or 112?
And you know, cause Jodeci.
112 or Jodeci?
Jodeci.
Vocal wise, Jodeci.
All right, who's the better group, Jodeci or Boys II Men?
Boys II Men.
Yeah, Boys II Men.
Oh, you started with the gotcha.
I didn't think
Boys II
about
Men
it.
sold way many more albums.
Boys II Men still got residency in Vegas, right?
Me and Bridget went and saw them at the Symphony Center here. It was amazing.
You're not partying to no Boys II Men songs, my nigga. I'm sorry.
Motown Philly's back again.
Keep going.
Get a little East Coast swing.
Keep going.
Huh?
Keep
What
going.
song are you jamming to with Jodeci?
You gotta get on up. Hey.
What else?
Get on
What
up.
fucking song? What are you
shit,
gonna dance to? Lifeline,
Bro.
lifeline, lifeline. Right?
Niggas in the hood is singing Jodeci songs before they singing Boys II Men songs.
Yeah.
Not me. Not
Yep.
me.
But you can't go by you because you a different type nigga.
No. I'm gonna tell you how you wrong. Niggas in the hood are not singing Jodeci songs before they sing what you call it. Because every time somebody dies, and we in the hood, every time somebody dies, what they sing?
It's so hard.
Is that original song?
Goodbye. When they put
Is that original?
listen, on Soul Food.
You say what?
When they put Big Mama's fat ass in the ground on Soul Food after eating fatback and hog maws her whole fucking life, they put Big Mama in the ground. What was they singing? It's so hard, and I pray. Like, come on, man! Everybody start crying when that part happened.
Because Big Mama died, nigga, not because the song was playing.
They play that every time somebody
Big
dies.
Mama, watch your arm, you got burnt. She got burnt and didn't even know she got burnt.
Big Mama ain't had no feeling in that
set
arm.
that shit up.
The diabetes done took that shit. Took her nerve away.
Diabetes.
Damn sugar.
That would be the Beatles, by the way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's not even an original song, my nigga.
That's a Beatles
So what
song.
version are you playing? That's
what
serious.
What Beatles song?
Now I'll play.
Yesterday.
It's so hard to say goodbye to you.
Oh no, that's
different.
My bad. That's the Beatles. My bad. And it's so hard. No, I think that is an original.
That's an original song.
Pause. It is actually. I was thinking about Yesterday. My bad.
That's an original song. What's the nigga name, man? That shit gonna bother me.
I ain't too versed. Let me pull up some Jodeci essentials. I ain't even gonna try to think.
It's gonna bother me, man. I can't think of this dude's name. He was in the early 90s. He had that one he had a couple songs. It ain't Christopher Williams. He was dark. Christopher Williams light skin. This dude was dark skin, bald head. The nigga name, son.
I wish you figured that shit the fuck out.
It's bothering me, man.
Go to the AI chat and figure whoever the fuck you is you talk about.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Brian McKnight, nigga. Oh, fucking no. Fredro Starr from fucking Onyx.
Fredro Starr.
Wesley Snipes and Blade. He had glasses. So I don't know who you talking about, man. Who is you talking about? Back in them fucking times. Who?
He said some bald headed dude.
Man,
no, you know who was dope and he was slept on? Johnny Gill.
Ew.
He was dope.
Probably.
Man.
Name some Johnny Gill.
Johnny Gill.
Well, he had one really dope song.
I was about to say
Johnny Gill was filler for when the Stars wasn't doing good music.
True, but the Ralph Tresvant record was terrible compared to the two that what's the name had.
Underrated.
All right, being Jodeci.
Jodeci or Drew Hill.
Oh my God! First of all, I'm gonna start off with the first song they got on the fucking Essentials for Jodeci. Come and talk to me.
Oh,
yeah, that's.
I really want.
No! Don't sing the song. Don't sing the song. Nigga, why would you sing the song? Yeah. All right, come on. So we other Boys the Men song.
Who, me?
Cry for you. Cry for you. Cry for you. Oh,
Lady, I cry for you tonight.
Oh yeah, there. Yeah, come on.
All right.
I'm about to say
Boys to Men.
All right. Since you said they sung that shit and Martin and all that shit.
Boys to Men got on Bended Knee.
They sung. First of all, they sung. I keep forgetting. Forever, my Shanae.
Oh man.
It's like a dream. You know.
I'm holding you close, keeping you warm.
Come on, bro.
Cause this is ecstasy forever, my lady. That's that shit. Tiff, you gonna get your ass tonight. That was Asia.
Wow.
Listen, what?
Yeah, but that's also a Stevie Wonder record.
Yes.
Although we go to the end of the road. Come on, man. What?
But to me, their best album, for some reason, was the first album.
When that nigga broke it down.
The second one was great.
When that nigga broke it down in
River
the
Dry,
song.
what?
Yeah, it was, but I'm saying that That Cooley High Harmony had that Philly feel to it.
When that nigga, what was
That
the other
second
one?
Boyz II Men album was like the polished studio shit.
The second Boyz II Men album was incredible. Yeah. That's a standard.
What? Polished.
And I will
I'll Make Love to You is a standard.
Do you tell me?
Come on,
Standard
man.
what?
The Casey and JoJo joints, aside from All My Life, they're all like hood classics.
I ain't even get to that one yet.
But he's saying they're all
Right,
like
right.
hood class. Like that is a standard.
But that's why I said you would hear it more in the hood than you would hear Boyz II Men. You just proved my
you did
fucking
say that.
point.
You did say
That's
that.
what I'm
Nobody
saying. I'm not
argued.
saying they were horrible or they was better. I'm just saying you would hear them more than you would hear Boyz II
Yeah,
Men.
yeah. Nah, you got a
But
point.
I'm still taking
That's it.
Boyz.
That's
I'm
all
still
I'm
taking Boyz II Men over Jodeci. Drew Hill or Jodeci.
Jodeci. Over Drew Hill.
They don't give Drew Hill enough credit. What?
Drew
Seriously.
Hill now.
Seriously.
No, Drew Hill's dope. Don't get me wrong.
But
All right,
nobody
wait,
had
wait,
better.
Maybe
Nobody had better
Do me a
ad
favor.
libs than Cisco.
Do me a favor. Just don't Boyz II Men's a cheat code right now.
Right.
We can't use. We're going to just compare them to the other groups we've been using for right now, and then when you got to see the headmaster, pause. The master in charge is Boyz II Men. Like, all right, the Boyz II Men is the one you got to beat.
Nasty work, champ.
Fam, you don't understand. When I said it, I was like, ilk. I had all bit of disgustingness going through my body, coursing through my veins. I was like, ew, that was disgusting.
He
I
couldn't
like,
stop the train though. It was already
Yeah,
approaching.
pause. What? What? You wow, it's you. The unison of pauseness. Jesus Christ. He couldn't stop the train. What?
Yeah, I don't.
The
I don't
train.
Think, I'm not.
Yeah, that's crazy. You on the train? What you saying? You can't stop the train.
I'm not taking.
It's
I'm not
crazy.
taking Drew Hill over. I'm taking Drew Hill over Jodeci. Y'all niggas are stupid.
Yes, I
The
would.
thing
I
is,
would,
too,
I would.
Casey and what's his face are so similar
Oh, Cisco.
Cisco.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did. They had the same ooh yeah sometimes and all that.
No. They wasn't similar.
Yeah,
No.
that was Cisco's joint.
And I'm saying that because Cisco had a solo career.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Casey
Yeah,
JoJo
yeah.
didn't.
I think he's.
Okay,
I'm just saying
I
their
think he's
singing
still getting
styles.
paid off that down.
Facts.
But no, they see
No,
talking
he
about, they
getting
talking
paid
about the
off-
singing styles when they were the lead singers
The
for that
style,
group.
yeah.
Like I think they
You know,
solos, they ad libs and all that shit. I think were similar somewhat.
He getting paid off of
What these niggas want for? What these bitches want from a nigga?
He's definitely getting paid off of that. And then from the Drew Hill, the other shit made like the fucking Rush Hour soundtrack. What you mean loving me?
But I don't know if those dudes were writing those records. 'Cause if
I
they
hope they're
weren't,
getting
then
paid
they're not
from that.
making any money.
No, I'm hoping. I'm
If
hoping
they didn't write
had-
on those songs, then they're not.
I'm quite sure they did because the boy
I don't
Nico was
think
nice.
Cisco really wrote.
That shit from Drew Hill. They said he was super nice.
Yeah, he played keys too,
Mhm.
right? Nico, yeah, that's right.
But
I'm
yeah,
quite sure they got.
I don't know,
right
man.
credits.
Drew Hill like Beauty.
Oh, what about
The ad libs were Beauty. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
Yep. When
That was some Brian McKnight whining type shit on that song.
Yeah.
Beauty is different, bro.
Yo, facts. But they never was in competition. Drew Hill competition was Jodeci.
Niggas-
I mean, Drew Hill competition was Jagged Edge.
Niggas,
At
yeah,
that
and they
time.
and Jagged Edge. I'm sorry, maybe like they started having a run after Drew Hill kind of died down. But even I still don't think Jagged Edge could fuck with Drew Hill. Like even with the fat nigga in the back jumping and shit, they can't fuck with.
If you look at it, it's like night and day. NSYNC and Backstreet Boys, and you had it kind of was the
Drew
same
Hill,
time too.
Yep, right behind each other.
Yeah, it kind of
Yeah.
like band with a boy band
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
true.
So, but
at that time. In the era.
to me, Drew Hill is like I know Boyz II Men are the standard, but Drew Hill is like they the hood standard.
Then Diddy lost his boy band, which was 112, And then what he do after that? He said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna make making the band." He just made a whole new 2 bands.
Yep.
Yo, I don't give a fuck. Nigga couldn't sing, or it was like whining, singing, but Slim was my nigga. Let me tell you
first,
what I wanna do. That was my nigga.
I don't know how I be knowing. This shit, but at first it started with Old Town.
Mm-hmm.
They got
that reality show.
Yes, they got the first Making the Band reality show and was successful off of that shit. And then that's when Diddy they followed up with Diddy, if I'm not mistaken, when he did what it was, the rapping one, Making the Band with Ness and them, or was it Danny D. King first? No, Danny D. King was first because Danny D. King made an appearance, if I'm not mistaken, in Making the Band. If I'm not mistaken. So that's when they gave Diddy 2 bands. Pause.
Yo, you're right. Danny D. King was first.
Right, because their first album was crazy, and then they did that second album. Don't know how I know this shit with the Boy Danger. And that's the Boy Danger was doing a lot of shit for Timberland at that time. All that techno trance type shit that Timberland was doing at that time, that was all fucking Danger.
Doing all the programming and shit.
I think it's dope. I remember at that time I was just trying to make shit like that.
Before we get out of here, man, because I was just reading up on Boyz II Men for whatever reason. I feel so bad for the niggas that left the group before the shit took off. Like, it just made me.
It was more niggas in it?
It was, before Wanye got in, Boyz II Men was formed in 1985 at Kaplan. So,
damn.
Yeah, so it was like before them, it was, three other dudes, and they all left the group because they graduated from high school. So when they graduated high school, he left the group, and that's when you got Wanye, that's when Mike came in. And so it's like, damn, man, them niggas like, man, I should have failed 12th grade, man. I should have kept singing with them niggas, man. But yeah.
They wouldn't have made it anyway.
Somebody,
they wouldn't have made the cut.
Somebody else said that same shit. I forgot who it was. Said their stepdad's only claim to fame, and it might have been the black comedian who just passed away recently. I think he died this year. I forgot his name. It's David. Goddamn. But anyway, he said his stepdad's only claim to fame was being in a music group. I forgot what music group it was, and he left the group the day before they got signed.
Damn.
He wouldn't have made it anyway.
I'm just saying, man. So it's like, damn. David Arnold was funny as shit. If y'all haven't watched David Arnold before,
light-skinned guy with the curly hair.
Yeah, I think he died this year at 54. But I think it was funny. I think he said that was his stepdad's only claim to fame. Like, he was in a music group and he left the group the day before they got signed. He quit. So
that sounds like something I would do.
That is something horrible to live with, especially if they're like, imagine leaving what's a legendary group this? Imagine leaving Boyz II Men and these motherfuckers still come out and be singing at NFL games and shit. They got residency in Vegas, so you getting paid for your shows in Vegas all the time. You got, I don't know how many fucking shows y'all doing in Vegas, but if you got residency, you doing a lot of fucking shows on the regular. But you getting paid for that, and then now you just sitting at home working for SEPTA, driving the 39 bus, watching these motherfuckers perform all over the world for the last 30 years, and you just sitting there like,
no, that ain't the worst part.
That ain't supposed to be Wanye. That's supposed to be me.
The worst part is imagining touring the world with them niggas for 30 years. Then you retire because of some crazy shit that happened with the group. And then the group gets a residency to make more money now. That hurts.
Because the bass boy, he ended up...
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, he had a medical condition though. He didn't tell them about. He just quit.
Nah, he was doing some nut shit apparently, bro. You gotta read this. You gotta listen to this interview. He was doing some crazy shit.
Yeah,
he was just showing up when the money was coming up. Pause.
Yeah. He was doing what?
They got into a fight. Him and what's the boy?
I thought it was medical.
Him and Nate.
Nah, it was he had a medical condition, but he was also doing a lot of other shit.
Nate don't even
like sideways shit.
Nate,
Nate, him and Nate got into a fight.
Nate always gave me barber vibes for whatever reason.
yeah.
Nate always looked like a barber. Yeah.
He seemed to be like the regulator out of that group, the way he was talking and shit.
So Mike was drawn. Deep voice boy.
Yeah.
I guess he thought he was taller than everybody. Wasn't nobody gonna do nothing. I knock your tall ass the fuck out. I knock your
Wasn't
tall
it?
ass.
Wasn't it four of them?
Yeah, it was Wanye,
Yeah, it was
Mike,
4, yeah.
Sean, and Nate.
The baseball.
Yeah, Michael was the baseball. Wanye was the one. He always had like the little solo ad lib joint. Nate was the skinny, long head.
Oh,
boy.
Sean was the one with the glasses,
And
the big ass.
Sean was the one with the long face.
I know exactly what you're talking about now. I got you.
Can
The big lip
somebody
with the glasses.
tell me how to get
Yeah.
things back the way they used to?
Yeah, Nate was
Yo,
That's
the
your
that record
standard, bro.
right there.
Nate was the
oh my God.
baritone.
bro.
Damn.
See, Pete was singing that shit in high school with all the girls, so that holds a significant place in his fucking heart.
And I played.
So that's why it counts. So
Yeah.
it counts way different for that nigga. He wasn't playing on some every freaking night and every freaking day. He wasn't doing that shit. He was singing the cleanest shit ever. And even we be talking anymore.
Right. Nigga singing
when I
water
bought
runs
that book-
dry and shit.
When I bought that
I would
book
tell you that
that
story.
showed you how to play every song on the second album, it was a rap.
I think I told you that story before about Frank. We went.
What?
We was riding to Frankfurt to see some girls, see his girlfriend, and we was all just chilling, hanging outside. And she broke up with him.
Nah.
I didn't tell you that. I didn't tell you that story.
Nah.
Yeah, we had rode from like Fairhill and Cambria all the way to like what's that? Frankfurt, like Martha and Orthodox.
What?
Oh,
Harrison and Frankfurt.
Harbison in Frankfurt?
yeah.
Harrison and Frankfurt. It's Harrison. It's right there where the Frankfurt Hospital is.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It was in that. So and then, I don't know what happened. She wound up breaking up with him. She was pretty as shit, like super pretty, like super pretty. One thing about Frank, he always got some pretty girls for some reason. Don't know. It's got the luck of the draw. But this particular night, this nigga got broke up with. So
Damn.
I'm sitting like they got like a little slope grass like that, little slope joints. So I'm like sitting on the grass and shit, you know, damn nearly Indian style and shit. So the nigga like walks up beside me and like slides down on the grass and like lays down, right? And he's laid out across the grass like with his hands like like behind your back like he's laying on the grass. He's like start making his sound effects. He's like.
What?
Start making a sound effect like.
Yo, this nigga's cracking the fuck up.
Oh man, I'm just picturing it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
So what?
I ain't gonna tell no
what
lie.
was he doing?
Fuck up. Let me tell the story. So the nigga laid there like this, and he just make this sound effect like. We don't even talk anymore. And we don't even know what we start singing.
He did the sound
Yo,
effects from the beginning.
Yes.
Yo. Getting any video. Yo.
Let me finish tell the story. You gonna get it. It's gonna all come together, bro.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
That's the nigga name from the R&B shit. Yo.
Oh my god.
I want to say, I started singing with him. I think.
Stop. If y'all start singing the fuck together, bro, yo, you gotta stop, man.
He was laying outside on her lawn singing "Water Runs Dry."
Yo, the nigga.
Then we had another 35, 40-minute bike ride home.
The nigga who I was trying to think of earlier. So where'd y'all see on the bike ride home?
I don't remember. I just remember the water runs dry. I couldn't wait to get back to tell niggas. Niggas started singing "Water Runs Dry" on the
Before
lawn.
we get out of here, the nigga I was trying to think of,
The lawn runs dry.
the R&B singer from the 90s with the big mega mind head, Aaron Hall. Let's
Aaron
chill.
Hall. Yeah, Aaron Hall.
Yo.
Yeah.
Aaron Hall, my nigga, really? What about him?
I forgot what
He was like a
I forgot why
B-lister,
why I was even talking to you about him, but
Oh, ugly people.
It just-
that don't
yeah.
need to be.
Aaron Hall. That nigga had the mega mind.
Listen, he got a child. He has a child with Gloria Velez, one of like the all-time top
For real?
fucking video fiction.
I should have been singing my whole life.
She got a whole fucking story of how you talking about how he was abusive and some shit apparently or some shit like that.
I ain't surprised. Hey yo, you can tell this is Gloria Velez son too. This nigga looks zesty as hell. I understand, man. I understand a man shaving. I mean, I understand a man dyeing his hair because I did it. But when you dye your hair and your mustache the same color, it's like mustache, beard, goatee. Like,
yeah, you tripping, bro.
Yeah, Aaron Hall the fourth.
Yeah, I told you, bro.
Damn.
That was her big claim to fame at one point. Outside of being a video vixen,
She got the bag.
yeah.
She got
The nigga stopped being famous after a while. What are you talking about?
at the time he was big. Pause.
She became famous after he was famous. So she was carrying the torch for the family for a while, for her kid.
Right, I understand that part. What I'm saying is when she got with Aaron, I'm pretty sure it was at the height of his career, so she thought she was getting the bag. Like,
She probably met Aaron and I miss you.
I'm talking to you, baby. I miss you. Yo,
Oh, God,
I wonder how old this motherfucker is, because that would tell us.
It sure is time being due. And time.
I can't get mad, yo. That song is my shit, though. I can't get mad at that song.
I see to be in your lungs. Something wrong. That's how they sung about in my head. That's how I hear them niggas. All the whiny type of singers back in them times.
I'm talking to you, baby.
That song was a whiny song. It was in the same key.
Anybody
The whole
associated
entire
with
song, well, I
Keith
would
Sweat, man. Anybody associated with Keith Sweat.
I miss you. Everything was in the same key. It was just straight through, flat.
And they had like that kind of early. They got like Roger to come in. Give me a tweak of your auto tune, just a tweak of it.
Talk about
Just like the girl who sang on what was that, Total? Did she have like that little kid voice shit too? I think it was Total. It was one of them fucking R&B groups from the 90s. But even
That's how he be having the drugs. Like,
you fucking stupid. I forgot what no, it was the Mace joint. That she had the weird voice. Tell me what you want from me. Take a look. Who was that? And what you see. That Mace.
That was the girl from Total.
Was it? She had the weird voice, then it was Total.
That was
now
Kim
Mace.
Keisha.
Give me the two weirdest voice you got in there. Mace, the girl from Total. Yeah, Puffy want to see y'all in
But
his
they worked together though. Think about it. It's like they were like a harmony.
Yeah.
No,
I just always thought she had a weird singing voice though.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is she had a weird solo voice. But when she sung with the group, it worked. That's what I'm saying. It was like a harmony. It was like it was a tuck harmony.
Like, yeah, I understand what you're saying, but it was just by herself. She sounded weird. That's what I'm saying.
I would not argue that.
Tell me what you want from me. Take a look.
And she was
it's my shit though.
What you saying, Mark?
She was a more strongly looking one.
Yeah.
She was the more strong looking one.
For you.
Strong in the face.
I know what he meant. Because I said, because I was like, yeah, she was the more strong looking one. I was laughing at that. He was like, yeah, strong in the face.
I was trying to give her a break. I didn't want to say that. I didn't want to say she was brick in the face.
Yeah, strong in the face.
For clarification purposes.
But
she got a brick mason face. I didn't want to say none of that shit. I'm trying to leave it the fuck alone, but y'all niggas pushed me to the
Chisel
brink of
chin.
destruction.
Chisel chin.
Yeah.
Yo, you out of pocket on that
Missy
note.
wasn't a great singer, but it worked.
Which one was
She
she?
had fentanyl sticks.
Oh, that was her. The one with the long face. I could see the strong face.
Another one that thought she can sing that couldn't really sing to me. Queen Latifah.
Yeah, a little bit. She always tried to sing on the drum.
And they always try to overdo it.
She got better later on in life, but she's never really been.
He kept calling her strong faces. That's hilarious. But I can't turn my shit around to try to show y'all who I'm talking about. Can't turn my camera around, so I'm talking about, man.
Yeah, there you go. Say it like that.
It's like my uncle trying to figure their phone out. You know, I just came home.
What was the word we used last
y'all
week?
see me in there? What's going on, man? But I think I know which one you're talking about, man. The one with the strong face.
Like
that one right there in the middle.
No.
Which one?
No, she was the prettier one. The next one right there.
The long hair or the short hair?
The one in the middle.
She was the pretty one out of total. The one in the middle, nigga.
That's what I'm saying. This one,
bro.
No.
You don't even know what you pointing at.
Exactly. You pointing at her. Who?
We
can't see her.
We can't see.
The one in the middle.
No, we can't
only
see her. You gotta move over some. We only see the girl on the right or the left.
We know the camera's open, motherfucker.
Move in the direction where there are more women.
I give
Go
up.
to your left.
Fuck them. Fuck them all. Yeah, the weird looking voice. Fuck them all. It's over with.
He got defeated by AI. This nigga look like Mike Jordan on the court.
I give up.
The force is strong with you.
I give up.
Strong with you, the force is.
These bitches.
Yes.
Stupid you look. Ideal bad it may be.
Annoyed I am. Fuck y'all.
What you looking at? The fuck?
Bitches got the weird voice now. I can't tell which one.
Looking at the fuck.
If that nigga was a ratchet baby mom, looking at the fuck.
A ratchet baby father, you mean?
No, if he was a ratchet baby mom. I'm saying she just talked like that. Looking at the fuck, like that shit be funny as hell to me, man. Oh shit! But on that note,
out of my mind, she's driving me.
Fuck y'all. On that note, man, this has been another installment of the Reggie Bucum podcast. I am your boy Meech. That's Pete. That's my man Mutt. We appreciate y'all tuning in, man. We can't wait to drop these pre-recorded episodes, man. And we will see y'all next time. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Turn your notifications on so you can tell when we go live. Follow us on our socials on Facebook, on Instagram, Reggie Bucum Podcast. Follow us. We appreciate all y'all, man. And remember to subscribe. We out of there. Go ahead.
Ooh, the force is strong with you. About it,
he good blow this is.
Yo, dude,
About it,
I'm trying to get a girl number. I'm trying to get a girl number at the bar before we leave.
About it, tell me. That's funny. Dave Chappelle stupid.
Yeah, Yoda.
Child, please.
About it.
Number you will. Number I'll have. Drinks we shall. Ensuing sex.
Oh shit. Oh,
Blumpkins.
I would like.
And I would like Blumpkins.
It was me, Reggie Bucum, Alonzo.
The podcast is activated, bitch.
All right, but I'm just saying, don't knock it.
Listen, they call me Khatu Muhammad. Of course, you're fucking about.
That is why I hit my hope.
All right, wait.
I had to think about it for a minute. One of the things that grinds me up.
Scram, which ain't scram? We just standing there like I'm sorry, like we live in fucking Philadelphia. Like he lost a football game for the team and shit. Like he fumbled at the 4.
You said like Reggie Bucum, like Bucum.
Yeah.